Neptune had an incredible season in Black Ops 6. After starting in Challengers, he joined the Surge and completely took over as one of the best SMG players in the game. Let's dive into his best plays from the 2025 season.
On the side, but with the man advantage, are they really trapped?
Yeah, Hydra, give me one at least. That's what you're asking now. Make this doable. Complete coverage. That's it.
Bomb planted though.
The Jackal connects. Envoy on the pitch. Now a 1v1. Two of the most lethal submachine gun players in the world. Hydra. Nep. Oh my God! It's unheard of. Ice cold. Neptune plays the 1v1 to perfection. Map point surge.
Suddenly you lose a player. I'll see if Neptune can play this. Plant not quite in yet, but it looks like, all right, going down now. Neptune to clutch now, 1 versus 2. And he's got to go. Pretty much opposite side of the map. By the time he gets involved, we're about 30 seconds here.
Yeah, I mean, you plant backside, you're going to have both ARs just, on power positions here. So this is going to be so difficult. You do have a nade if you are Neptune. Here's the slide out. He's going to spot both, and there we go. Rentor slides away. Super going to reposition. You still have some life if you are Neptune, but time working against you.
Chow on 1, able to win it. Under 15 to go. No way. Finds the second, wins it, and Neptune with the 1v2. And that just can't happen, as you said. No way.
You just have
no way.
And I mean, these are the fundamentals where Miami have been so good since adding Super.
At 1-1. Sip in trouble though. Nades hit. Oh, or is he in trouble? Tack on the 8th as he chows with 25 HP, just trying to survive the truck. Finally going to drops. Neptune's able to get a second kill off of that as well. Neptune gets a third. All on Cell. Now to maybe clutch up in the 1 versus 3. Not going to happen. Give Neptune the ace. I feel like he's been, we've been on his POV mostly like in a 1v something late in rounds. This time just takes it over.
I mean, just first of all, Chow's with 20 HP. I mean, he's just in a position of like, I'm dead anyway, so I'm going to take a gunfight, catches somebody sprinting. And you're thinking all of FaZe are going to rotate over, they're going to trade, but Neptune finds all of the kills. The first onto Simp, the second onto Abizi, just catches him jumping up and down. Great shots on the draws. Cell does turn this into a one-on-one, but he is right there for a trade. He's going to catch a Booza on these jump ups. Or sorry, no, actually he didn't. Never mind. It was nasty.
Oh, dealing with it perfectly if you are the side of FaZe. Like, yes, you're getting some forward pressure from Surge. It's just you're not getting the kills on the objective. Or it's a 2 versus 2 there, and then they're winning those gunfights. Finally, you have a setup early if you are Surge.
Okay, maybe that triple. If this is Rocker, I think maybe that triple. That one play. And suddenly that team is a different beast, but still, maybe that little effort gets a
Another one? Another one?
Yeah, here we go. Triple into triple. Neptune. Dancing in fine. Okay, here we go.
They're powering up.
They're powering up. Gets all forward as Neptune. You were down about 100, but hold up a second now. Starting to rip. It's just, is this too much to overcome? You gotta love what you're seeing, but it was just such a massive hole. But on a map like this, you can string together some hard points, Joe.
Yeah, BC's gonna spawn up.
Here we go.
Just gonna rotate, but yeah, now it's a foot race. You see number 6 up Booza. He's gonna cut this off, and well, maybe we're gonna have a Rocker-like comeback.
6 straight for Neptune, right back to his 7 for him. Trying to pick up all sides, not able to get the Hellstorm or win the kill. He's able to line up a double. They break right through, and you got a chance to push open a significant lead here early in this. Car plus the Gunny, enough for Purge to take out 04, but Abuza in the back line to once again stagger the push from Breach. And it just feels like it's been 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. Surge have been able to deal with the pressure from Boston.
Yeah, finally you're able to get in, but still being able to put some shots in. Awakening, he is weak. He's still having a great game, but needs a little bit of help. And it's just, yeah, the kills are coming in waves right now for Surge. Yeah, you're just staggered. Oh my goodness. The snap from Neptune. Cammy loses him for half a second. See you later. They also flipped the map to have stage control. Yeah, this Surge team, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, you didn't really have a player that could do that. You didn't. Again, I'm not trying to like talk trash to the guys, like they're solid players, but Neptune has just been, from a talent perspective, like he's just been nuts, bro. He's on 5 straight right now, and we'll see if he can keep this bit of work going. Up 70, looking for the next fight. One in front, one to the left. He's getting damage into one, sets up Nasty to get a double, and he's just picking them clean.
You had 20+ seconds on P1. Brother.
He is just frying. Oh, give him that. Just give him that one. Because that would have been nasty. The little like elongated slide down the ramp, swap to the sub, up 100, and
See if it becomes interesting.
Yeah, it might just come down to that P2. Last time, FaZe did such a better job with the early onslaught from Surge. That's how they got back into this game. It's going to be a couple of dead now for FaZe. Surge on the hill, just chipping away.
Chipping away is right. Taking a route around the back will be a BZ. We'll see if they're able to pick this up. They go to pick it up, and they pick it up perfectly. Nice job by Neptune. Got the internal timing, shuts down the route, and continue to get this time. It's been fantastic time here at P1. You'll likely have an early setup for FaZe at P2 again, but it's not going to be a clean one. Not going to be a clean one, and maybe not a setup whatsoever. You get all the kills of your Vancouver Surge. Spawning out Narnia is going to be Atlanta FaZe. They're all the way out in Art and trying to cross. Neptune's got the angle, and he's shutting them down. The ARs, the subs, everybody doing it right for Vancouver Surge, and you're in a fantastic spot to close out this map.
Yeah, I mean, Neptune, he's just got both weapons, so he's just switching it up. Sim finally able to take him down.
And only 35 seconds to go. This time you got to worry about Neptune on your pinch. He's able to line up a freebie onto Kremp. He still knows that the pressure's going to be over towards Heli. Give me number 2. And it's already 3 players accounted for. 3 players coming off the respawn. Neptune said, yeah, I'm going to go get these guys.
Yep. This is where Neptune thrives, where he can just kind of run and do whatever he wants, knowing he's got teammates behind him to allow him to do just this. 5 in a row. Neptune really showing. If you've missed out on what he's done in Challengers, this is exactly the POV we've been treated to. But that told, Cloud9 going to stop the clock at 5.7. Trades will come through, and they can actually stack this A zone for some progress here.
Going to drop. Now it's going to fall to Neptune and 04 to get it done. Neptune deals with one on the pinch. Both coming through the front. Here comes 04. Nate, will it hit or does it go too deep? Think it flies right out the door and gets away from him. So now it's all on Neptune to try and clutch up. Ultra have hopped the bomb. Neptune dipping, diving, challenge. One down. Diffuse not done. Neptune with the clutch, and his takeover of the CDL continues.
And he just gets out, right? He's able to find Beans. That was really the play. If you're Ultra, you have the 3 versus 2, right? You deal with the players outside, but Neptune wins the one-on-one down low versus Beans. Yeah, you're hoping it maybe goes a little bit cleaner for 04, but it doesn't matter, right? It sets him up for the clutch. Bomb planted, 15 seconds left. He knows the timing in his head, finds the first one, and just enough time to get the player off the bomb.
We went to time recently when we casted this, which you don't expect all that often, but it is possible to happen, like a red card or something. So we'll keep an eye on that, because you've already got a minute and a half off of it. If Vancouver Surge start to mount a comeback, we'll keep an eye on the play clock. But for now, 60-point advantage for Thieves. Second set of rotations about to pop. We'll get back to mid-map as Nasty's popping heads and able to find a second there. They've got everything they want right now. They've got P2 spawns. They've got the opening here at 1. A really good chance to mount this comeback now in the next minute and a half.
Yeah, and I think another big reason why Surge has found a lot of success in Hardpoint, when you go back and watch their games, what this team does that a lot of teams don't do is, all right, let's just talk about that P3 rotation, maybe trying to control Art. They will just take time away. They do a very good job on these hills where you're not supposed to find 30 to 40 seconds. Even a P1 right like this has been such a great early hold. They're already around 30 points. They do that better than anyone.
Just taking what they're given.
Exactly.
Right? Don't overcomplicate the game if you're going to give us some free points. No, not free, but you know what I mean? Take them. 7 straight though for Neptune as he is popping off. Not the best series for him in that final of the minor, but trying to get things going in a positive moment here. 7 straight for Neptune. Surge mounting the comeback. Let's hear the comms now for Vancouver Surge.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do quick. I'm going right now. Yo, lights. Weak, Hydra. On the auto treated. Nice. I'm going to no, what's on you and what's light? Yeah, better. Light, you twice, back. Yeah, go back.
Everything takes a pause as Ultra really trying to value their lives.
Oh, but Beans just trying to play for the spawn kills. Unfortunately, that now leads to Ultra having no more respawns. 25 seconds to go, last push.
Just have to find a clean break onto this B point. Joe trying to work on the extension. Nothing there. Has to reset. Now you take your focus back over to the B street play. Number 6 in Abuza is the first one forward. Beans able to get on with the trophy system. But Abuza with the shutdown. Clean shots on the pop-up. Clinching trying to get there. Tagged up for multiple points. You just have to find a way to stop the clock. 3 seconds on the clock. Joe trying to make his way in. Can't stay comfortable on the point. But the tick of progress is still coming through. They're still on. They're still on. No more. Can you save the day? Not quite, but Neptune finds the kill to 1v1. Neptune for the win. And he's up out of his seat again.
Welcome back to the CDL. This guy is just making so many plays. Gonna be almost up by 40. Same situation for Vancouver. Early off the rotation over towards P3, but this time they're looking for a better response off the chain at P4.
Yeah, Minnesota's been hanging around, but you can't just hang around at a map like Vault against Vancouver. You have to try to dominate a certain moment, and I think this upcoming 60 seconds is an important minute for Minnesota to try to turn this thing into a position of control. Neptune 4 in a row. Off the pinch, there's number 5. Trade is out. Minnesota will also stay in the hard point at this.
But now, slowly but surely fighting your way back in. AR's dominating outskirts. It's all about the initial kill. Neptune's able to find it. Now you have the numbers of your search for the brain.
Yeah, Neptune knows that Gio's playing on a corner. He's going to find that kill as well. So again, lots of damage from his teammates, but that one was all Neptune. 4 in a row, 17 and 13, 30 seconds of scrap time, and you can see Vancouver, they're just trying to set up to receive this next hit for Minnesota while not giving away the middle of the map, and Neptune has found himself now on 6 in a row. 20 more seconds to fight for still.
Oh, and almost lines that gunfight onto Gio, but
the fights are gonna start coming. There's the opener. Simp able to get the first one. 25 seconds to go. Here comes the collapse. Abizi tagged up, gets some damage in as well. Worried about the pressure coming in. He's got help there from Cell. Nasty though with the double, maybe the difference maker, but suddenly it'll be Neptune by himself. Now, him versus Draza. 13 to go. Draza the damage in, and he just, was he full health?
Yes. And that couch ate about 4 bullets. He's just kind of laughing about it. I mean, this is disgusting stuff from Neptune in the 1 versus 2.
Bruh.
But yeah, just, I don't know. The couch protected him.
It's at B3, so you're already going to send 2 players off the rotation, and this has to work now because Hydra on the other side finds 2. Everybody else is watching the overextension. LA Thieves have it locked down. They have the spawns for new. They can close out the game.
And they could do it with a breath. Hydra still saying no way. Scrap gets kill number 40 as he finally gets felled. 0-4, a big double. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Dude's able to find one around the back. Vancouver, miraculously, with just really 2 players alive, break the setup of LA, and now they're in a position to essentially do the exact same thing to LA as Nasty pushes forward.
They can win here, man. They can win here, so you have to make a couple of wave of kills. And this map 4 is going to be yours. Wow. Neptune lines up a double with the AR. Nasty spawns on in. Give me number 4. Clean 4 dead. 1 wave, and this map is yours.
Nasty holding down the angle. Neptune following up as he's found an AR to play with. 237, 237. A late lead swap. Off the cross, Abuza shuts down more Thieves members. Nasty still staying safe by the trophy. 0-4 shuts it down inside the hard point. Last 5 seconds. The Thieves can't get out of pool. And Vancouver somehow, some way, sneak their way into P4 and steal away the map.
And we said it before the match started, Alan, that P3 to P4 chain was going to be the deciding factor.